Hey everybody, and welcome to tonight's live stream. Let me get over to the correct page here. I was just putting over in the chat for everybody. Please tap follow, especially if you are new to our live stream. Tonight we will be doing a giveaway. It will be determined by the amount of new followers that we receive. So please invite all of your friends. This is ketosismom.live over on Amazon Live. So if you're watching anywhere else, make sure you head over to Amazon Live because you do have to be in the Amazon Live chat to be eligible for the giveaway, and we will only count followers that are on Amazon Live. So there's a couple of different ways that you can follow. I want to cover that first. Joe will be joining us tonight. If you guys are wondering, where's Joe? Because he's been on every stream lately because he, I think, likes it more than he wants to admit. Let me turn down my volume over here on my phone just so you guys aren't hearing that as well, because I will be able to chat with you texting back on my phone. I can verbally answer any of your questions as well, so make sure that you ask any questions that you have on any product that we go over. You can ask us anything realistically. So you can tap follow from the live stream you're watching right now. You should see a button. Once you tap follow, it will let you know when we go live, when we have deals, when we have promates, when we're doing giveaways, and so on and so forth. You can also, right here in the Ketosis Mom storefront page, you can also tap follow from here as well. The reason that I highlight the storefront page is because during our live streams, we have a lot of people ask questions about things that we may not have in our stream. So for instance, the other day we got into talking about makeup in South Florida, and I told someone, hey, you know what, I'll put together an idea list for you of what I used when I lived down there that stayed really well, which I did. So if you're watching, Miss Susie, I did put that together for you. It is in the storefront. The storefront, hey, Erin, how are you doing? Thank you for following, Erin. How are you? I'm hanging in there. We're going through the temporary living phase. We're in a house. We're in an apartment. We're back and forth. You'll probably hear the kids upstairs sounding like Buffalo, basically. It's Christmas, right? It's all chaotic. So for this storefront page, I do a lot of shoppable photos that are just fun, offhand things that we get, especially featuring founded on Amazon items. We also do a lot of quick reviews. So if you're people who like a quick kind of under 2-minute review of an item, whether it's unboxing, how you use it, what our thoughts are on it, we do a lot of those on our storefront page as well. You will also find us around Amazon in general. You might see us on your homepage. You like my snowman. I love your Christmas background. You know what? I didn't even know I had Christmas in the background, but I do. So that makes it even better. Like I said, we are going through, if you guys watch, you know that we're like in temporary living. We're going all around, and Joe's gonna have to go settle those children down. So we got boxes everywhere. If I turn this camera from any other direction, you would see boxes taller than I am right now. And we have a lovely, lovely team of people coming in the next week to try and sort all that out for us. So the fact that I have snowman stuff behind me and Christmas stuff makes it look like I'm organized, but I'm not. But thank you for liking it. Anyways, as I was saying, you will find us on a lot of the listing pages. So anything that we do a review on, you're going to see a video when you're going to look at that listing on Amazon. We might even pop up on your homepage sometime. Feel free to take a look, take a gander, tell us what you like, tell us what you don't like. The Christmas border is cool, and I got creative. Thank you, Erin. I appreciate that. Hey, Diane, I see you too. I'm trying, right? I'm trying to, do the holidays and do it up differently. And I thought that being festive would be good, especially because this is going to be our last live stream before the holiday. We're going to take a little bit of a break, especially since we're moving. And I want to give everybody kind of some time to get ready for the holidays. So today we're going over what I call holiday prep. We're going through some of the things that we do and the things that we pull together to get ready for Christmas, right? New Year's, all that jazz. So down at the bottom, you can also find from the storefront all of our live streams. So you can hit here and see view all past live streams. It's going to bring you into the stream that we're in right now. So you're going to see all the stars flying. You're going to see my hands going around, and you're going to see the products that we're going to go over tonight. You can also see over the side, you're chatting with each other. I love when you guys chat with each other too. We are a newish live streamer, newish. We've been live streaming since about probably August, I would say. you can see all of my live streams here. We have quite a few live streams if you do want to go back and view any of them. We do everything from kids stuff. Joe does stuff on grilling or things that he has found that he likes. We have our kids on here a lot too. We call them Biggie and Smalls. It's usually cooking with Biggie and Smalls or toys with Biggie and Smalls, especially during the holidays, because I was very active last year from March to September. Okay, so I did not get active until this year, but we're doing pretty well with it, I think. We like it. Joe likes it. Joe is, see, here's like Joe's grilling must-haves. Here's my kids. They do all the cooking stuff. They try, right? They're toddlers. It's cooking with kids, right? You can also see any type of upcoming live streams that we have. We are not going to be scheduling anymore probably until end of December, beginning of January, just so you guys know. I need to look at our content calendar and check all that out, because I know Joe is working on organizing all of our brands that we're working with and then organizing our content calendar, and he's doing awesome at that. Thank you guys for the follows, and I've got to get Joe to get me something. I see 2 new follows tonight, and it is a nice idea. It's very active. Is Sway TV still around? I don't know what Sway TV even is. But thank you guys for your follows. So I've got 2 new followers tonight. I'm going to have Joe get me what I call like our markup list so that we can see who the new followers are, because I base my giveaways on how many new followers I get. So for each new follower I get, so share this around with your friends, each new follower I get, I'm adding $1 to the pot. So we've got $2 right now. We do a fun kind of trivia throughout the entire live stream that I think people like, because they keep coming back to do it anyway. And then we do a fun race at the end. So it really is random as long as you're paying attention through the live stream. Now, the questions that I also ask during the live stream, you can click on the listings and find the answers. So I might ask something about this first product that we're going to be going over, which is the stand mixer. If you're paying attention in the live stream, you will be able to answer those questions quicker to get you into the giveaway. But if no one's getting it, you can always open up the listing to find the answer as well. So let's go ahead and get started. I hear Joe in the background. Joe has been wrapping all of our Christmas gifts because he's amazing and he's a really good husband. And he told me I didn't have to do any of it this year since I have the fractured ankle thing going on and we're moving. So he has been back there basically all evening trying to get everything wrapped up because we went overboard. Go figure, right? Our kids have way too much stuff and we probably need to edit it down, but we will figure it out. So the very first item that I'm going to go over, I was going to have Joe kind of stand behind me and show it to you guys in person. It is the stand mixer. So I told Joe for Christmas that I wanted a stand mixer. It's in the cabinet down there. Sorry, he's looking for it, trying to figure out where it is, and he thought it was in a box. So I asked Joe for a stand mixer for Christmas, and he kind of got this get out of jail free card because we were asked to do a live stream on a stand mixer, and I absolutely loved it when I got it, and I've been using it to make all of my keto breads. I've been using it, the kids have been using it even to make all of their like pastries and cupcakes and cakes and things that they like to do. So Joe basically said, I don't have to buy you anything for Christmas now because you already have one. Right, Joey? Here comes Joey. So here's my stand mixer that he just got from underneath the cabinet back there. I do want to show you guys though so that you can see a lot more of the features kind of up close and personal. I want to show you kind of the unboxing of it and how everything on it works. So we'll be right back. Hey Ketosis Mom followers and Amazon shoppers, I wanted to do a quick unboxing of my new stand mixer that just arrived from Amazon. Alright guys, this is a new stand mixer that just arrived from Amazon. I'm going to do a quick unboxing of this. This is a gifted item, just so everyone knows. I want to go through, I want to show everybody, this is packaged really, really well. See this extra foam piece right here? Even when I shake the box around, this is not really moving a whole lot in there. So I want to get everything out of here and we'll see what all the pieces are. Okay guys, so you do have a little stand instructional manual here. These are all of the pieces that I got with mine. Be careful when you're pulling everything out, especially around that foam, because some of these pieces are stuck in there and they might fall out. This did fall out for me. There is a bowl that is attached on here. It does say lock. There's also this little knob right here that you can
push and it'll pop up this portion here that will make it easier to get the bowl unlocked and out. But let's go ahead and look through the manual so that I can look through all the different features of this to show you what they are. So the first thing you want to do is take this cover here and push up over this area. That's going to, when you push this back down, just create a cover over this so that things aren't flying everywhere. So that's the first thing that I did in the instructions. The next thing you want to do is pick either the whisk, the beater, or the dough hook that's right here. Pick which utensil you'd like to use. You're going to push it up into this section here, and then you turn it counterclockwise until it locks into place. After you do all that, you will lift the same exact knob here, see how it lifts this way, in order to push it down and lower it back this way with your other hand. After you've lowered it back down, you have a knob right here that is blinking blue. The P is for a pulse, and then it goes from 0 all the way around to 10 as far as the speed that you would like for this to go. So you can pick which one you would like to do. I'm going to slowly turn it this way just so we can see what it does. This is at 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 10. When you want to do the pulse, you will hold it there and then release when you're done. If you're just wanting to do one kind of last mix before you do it, then it recommends that you unplug this from the wall before you then hit this and pull this back up, just in case your hand were to hit this and it were to start spinning again. Go ahead and unplug it from the wall before you would then lift this to pull everything back up. Now, you will use a damp cloth to clean the outer motor base, and then all of the pieces that are here, it recommends to just hand wash these with soapy water. I want to also show you all that there is a safety mechanism here. I wanted to just test it out. This is still plugged into the wall over there. When I did lift this up, this automatically goes off to where even if you did try to turn it, it is not going to come back on in any direction, just so that you guys know. If you like quick reviews like this, head over to amazon.com/shop/ketosismom. Bye, y'all.
Okay, guys, so that is my new mixer that I got, and also Jill's Get Out of Free card for a Christmas present this year. And I want to remind everybody, tonight's live stream, I have it down below. We are sponsored by Wemax tonight. Wemax has the Wedi stand mixer that we just showed you, as well as the next item we're going to show you as well. Now, Erin, you were just telling me that it's nice that I say that when things are gifted. I always say if things are gifted to me because I want to be very, very honest with my audience. Now, I will also tell you, since Joe has come on board and he has helped me like really kind of weed through who we're working with and who we're partnering with, and he's over product testing as well as partnerships for us, we have to test things and see things before we move forward with negotiations on partnerships and contracts. I've kind of learned the hard way through the past. This is before I started doing live streaming, but specifically for live streams, we have to have things so many days in advance of even doing the live stream to make sure that things work, to make sure that we like them, to make sure that it's something that we would purchase ourselves. And these are things that we would purchase ourselves. So we have unfortunately stopped working with some people, but we have picked up all these other brands that we absolutely love to work with, and we love their products. So it's a win-win for everyone here. So that's the first item that we're going to go over. This is Joe. Erin, I know that you might be new, so, and all of the new people that are following tonight, this is my husband. Joe normally has a hat on.
Not tonight.
Not tonight. And Joe is I need to scoot over, don't I, honey? Sorry. And Joe is known as the guy in the hat who's normally like running around after all of my things for me. I have an ambassador, which is a customer who got, I don't know what that is, and test Lucky. I think you're saying Lucky and test products. There we go. Hey, Joe. They said hey. Hey. Okay, so Joe might be running in and out tonight because our girls are wildlings. Especially, you guys know that if you watch us all the time. So, Jamie says, hey, Joe. And I think this is, Jamie, I think you're my friend from high school, Jamie. But I don't know, because there's a couple of Jamies that jump on here. But if it is, hey, Jamie. Either way. Okay, this next item I'm going to go over is the new product that we got this past week. We got it about a week ago. Joe and I like to, on the holidays, we make what we call a tea time, which is really just like a giant, how do you pronounce it? Charcuterie? Is that right? Yeah. I'm horrible at pronouncing that. Charcuterie board. We do like, yes, this is Jamie from high school. Hey, Jamie. So we do layers of different like finger foods, right, for Christmas Eve. And so this machine, when they asked, did we want to do a product review and test it and do live stream on it, I said absolutely 100% yes, because you're going to see when I show you guys this, we can use this to take big blocks of cheese, slice the cheese. We can slice salami. We can slice fruit. We can slice potatoes. It sliced frozen steak. Like, I did not even have to push it at all. It slices straight through frozen steak. So I ended up making the frozen steak and just kind of sauteing it up for us to have for dinner. It would be great to do it also like for fajitas, but I didn't have all the stuff to make fajitas when I did this. So I do want to show you guys this meat slicer just because there's a lot of pieces to it. And I am really big about when I see it on a listing, I don't really know how big it is. So I like people to see not only how it comes shipped, how big it is, how many parts there are, how long it takes it to put it together, and if it does what it says it will do at the listing page. So here we go. Hey Ketosis Mom followers and Amazon shoppers. Today I'm going to do a quick unboxing of a new meat slicer that just arrived from Amazon. Okay guys, you know that I like to show how things arrive, especially coming from Amazon, so just so that you can see the packaging. Everything is in here very, very well. It's completely surrounded by foam. I'm going to get everything out and then we'll look at it again. Alright everybody, so here we go. It comes, like I said, completely wrapped. The meat slicer itself is inside of there. Here are some of the extras on the outside. Everything is packaged extremely tight, extremely well, power cord. So that you can see how this comes below as well. Everything is still wrapped inside the foam. Again, I'm going to get everything out and completely unwrapped. One thing I want to point out before I turn this over and have it standing in the correct direction are these suction cups that are on the bottom right here. Suction cups suction onto the surface that you're using so that the meat slicer stays in place. So now we have everything out. I want to show you it is folded up. So this back part does fold down. I'm going to keep it folded up for right now. Just to show you the size reference of this, here are some bananas. So this is not a huge meat slicer. This is very compact. You can easily fit this inside of a cabinet. You can easily kind of slide this somewhere. Now I would recommend maybe putting it in a higher cabinet, especially if you do have kids. One of the first things that I want to note on this side that I said it could come down, make sure that you see this lock and unlock button right here. Make sure that you unlock this and then you fold it down so that you do not mess up your meat slicer. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to unlock, you're going to fold it down, let it rest. Then you want to take this tray out from this storage side over here, and you're going to place it over on this side, and you will see this little place right here is going to fit right up in there, and then you can lay the whole thing flat. They call this the discharge side. So you will be able to collect additional things on this side without it just kind of going everywhere on your counter. Once you have this over on this side, you're going to take, this is what they call the feeding plate. You're going to see these things on the bottom are going to line up straight down below. You're going to make sure that it fits in there correctly because this is going to be sliding back and forth on here like this. Now, do not do it just like this. Make sure you set up all of the pieces. This piece right here is what they call the thumb protector. So this is what's going to fit right on top right here to keep your hand and your thumb completely away from the blade that is right there as you're pushing things back and forth. That way your hand and your fingers and nothing else should ever be anywhere near the blade. You additionally have this piece here, which they're calling the pusher. It's going to slide on right here. So you're going to put whatever you're slicing inside here in the blade, and you're going to hold here and here and keep it pushed up against the blade as you're going this way with it. So your hand and fingers should never be anywhere near the blade at all. Additionally, what's really nice about this is you can adjust the thickness that you want things cut. So you might be cutting and slicing a potato into very, very thin slices. So you would keep the slicing very, very thin down here. So you'd be turning this way, which is fully that way right now. So just do back just a little bit just to have a very tiny little space as to how you're cutting that. Maybe you're making potato chips. If you want thicker slices, you can adjust this all the way out
see that down below it says 0 through 18, so that you have thicker slices. Let's say maybe you're cutting and you want to slice a frozen steak, because this does work with frozen items as well, and you're wanting to make fajitas or something. Then you could place your steak in here and start having it to where you have even cuts all the way across. I also like this idea for my bread that I make, because then I'm going to get even cuts for my bread so that it's easier to track the macros of the food. So I'm going to start testing some different items in here and show you guys how well it's cutting, and we'll give this a good review. Alright guys, this is the part that I wanted to show you. So all of these plastic pieces that are on this side as well as this side should be everything that your food was touching. You can just rinse these off very quickly in your sink. Additionally, you can remove this blade by turning this middle section right here where it says lock and unlock to remove it, and then you will hand wash and just gently rinse this off with detergent as well, and then set it aside to dry. Then you will place it back in here when you're ready to do your next item. If you like quick reviews like this, head over to amazon.com/shop/ketosismom. Bye, y'all.
Okay, so we use, and Jennifer, I get it. There's a lot of people that follow and unfollow just to do the counts. But I remembered your name the other day because I think you were doing one of our giveaway stuff. I remember writing your name down from when we were live streaming from the apartment. That's the only reason I asked. Because we had a couple people follow during that segment, so thank you guys so much for following. Since you guys are new, I wanted to introduce myself quickly. I am Jennifer, so I run Ketosis Mom. This is my husband, Joe, who's about to go get Biggie and Smalls up there that that are going insane. So that's why I was saying Joe might be running in and out. So like I was saying, we do a lot of like tea times. We do a lot of like cheese trays, cheese boards, things like that. And this slicer, I was really impressed with this tonight. So I saw in the listing that it said it would cut through frozen meat. And I thought, yeah, okay, I bet it's, I don't know. It did. It cut straight through that frozen steak like it was nothing. Then I also wanted to see about how long it took me to take the whole thing apart and clean it, which was also super, super easy. And then I dried everything once I was done, and it is already up in the cabinet and put away. So I was impressed by this. I 100% would buy it. So I wanted to make sure that I was featuring it appropriately at the beginning of the stream because I thought this thing was awesome. I will just be very honest with you all. My expectations for it were not that high. And when I got it and I realized how awesome it was, I was like, holy cow. Thank you for the follow, Reagan. Hey, Reagan, how are you doing? Now, I'm interested if you're the Reagan that I think that you might be, but I'm not sure. I don't know many people named Reagan, but I love that name. I love the name Reagan. Okay, we're going to keep going because we have quite a few things that I want to get through. So tonight, again, I'm really just going through a lot of the things that Joe and I do as kind of like prep for the holidays. So the mixer, for instance, was making all of my keto bread so that we have it ready to go and we have different bread styles during the holidays. Then I also, hey Reagan, hey. Then we also went over this slicer because we do a lot of the, again, charcuterie. Joe's correcting me. Charcuterie boards. There we go. How are you and Joe? Joe is very frustrated. Joe is standing right over here and he's having to calm down a minute because our children are just today. So he has to run around after them right now because I have my fractured ankle going on. And so he's getting a little tasty taste over the holidays of what it's like to chase the children around. So I feel for Joe. I understand. I'm sure a lot of you also understand. Jamie, if you're still watching, I know that you understand because our kids are like two peas in a pod, especially the second ones. Woo, those second ones, man, they're rough. Okay, this next thing I'm going to go over, this is one of my favorite things that I have in my kitchen. I like to make homemade whipped cream. I like to make homemade whipped cream for on top of my coffee. I like to make homemade whipped cream for anything like my little keto treats and stuff that I make, because I can then control the sugar and additives that are in that whipped cream. Because I basically just use heavy whip. I use a lot of nut pods to kind of flavor it a little bit, and then I use a confectioner's swerve. That way it is still keto friendly. Thank you, Kate, for the follow as well. We got 5 new followers. I'm sorry, I don't know you and you don't know me, but Jennifer is my sister-in-law. Okay, nice. So thank you, Jennifer, for inviting other people to help us grow. We appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you guys for sharing. So again, the way that I do giveaways is for the new followers that we get, then we kind of build up the list throughout the live stream to decide what our pot's going to be. Then once we do that, we do a little trivia game, and then tonight I believe I have, are we running snowmen? I can't remember. I think we're running snowmen tonight. And that is like a game that if you like push things, it'll make your snowman run. Kind of like a carnival game, right? So this, as well as the next item, which has this Keurig, just so you guys know, has a % off during the time of our live stream. So if you're watching this live, you can get the price that's there right now. If you're watching it on demand and you don't see a % off, you need to tap the follow button so that you can see when we have things on discount. So for our Keurig, as well as this little guy right here, I run through, because I have people ask me all the time, how do I make the coffees that I post pictures of all the time? And so I wanted to show very quickly. It's super, super simple with my Keurig and this frother.
Okay guys, I'm going to show you how I typically make my coffee. First this is my Simple Taste little milk frother. I also have this Keurig coffee maker. It is my favorite coffee maker. I've done quite a few videos on it before. You can pick whether or not you are making a coffee or a latte or cappuccino with this. You can even have it froth everything heated over here as well. I typically do that, but tonight I'm making almost like a heavy whipped cream with the French vanilla flavor for my coffee. So I'm going to use my Simple Human, but if you like it to be hot and frothy, this coffee maker is definitely for you. So I have it turned on already. All you have to do is lift it up. I pull out my drawer in the bottom. Oop, my cup's in the way. Pull out my drawer in the bottom, and I can see that someone spilled some coffee. I'll have to wipe that up just in a minute. Go ahead and place it in here. Go ahead and let everything be warming up, ready to go. I'm going to select coffee and an 8 ounce. Then I'm not going to hit my K button until I'm ready. So first I'm going to go ahead and make this whipped cream type, French vanilla before I have the coffee go in here for my
So the
first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to do equal parts of my nut pods. You can pick any flavor you would like with my heavy cream, and I'm putting just a little bit of my Swerve confectioners down in here before I grab my milk frother here and go ahead and start mixing all of this up together to make what I call a whipped coffee cream. Alright guys, so I have my whipped cream down in the mug. I'm going to go ahead and just take my frother here, and all I have to do is rinse it off in the sink and then place it back into its holder. Then all I have to do is go back up here and hit my K, and my coffee is going to start coming out in my cup here, and then I have just made myself a whipped coffee. Ooh. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing too. You can tell it's really super hot. You see the steam coming off. I like my coffee really super hot. And again, this specific Keurig, you do not have to have one of these. I just like having it to make whipped cream that the coffee goes into. If you want it frothy like a latte or cappuccino, it does have this unit on the side. I switch it up sometimes and I do both, but this has by far been my favorite setup to make coffees. Hopefully you guys can make some fun coffees too. Cheers.
So Jennifer said that it's really hard, especially around bedtime. I'm sure you guys can hear what sounds like a gremlin upstairs right now. Because Joe just went to go step outside from these 2 gremlins. Since we've been relocating, it's like everything has been in chaos with everything. And so they are just all over the place, and I understand. I have 2 girls. They act rougher than boys. So you have to, yes, we're trying to stay consistent. So someone said, I'm sorry, you have to stay consistent. It's rough to stay consistent when what happened with us, we moved into this house that we're in right now, and the movers came and just threw everything all over the floors. And I mean everything. There's stuff all over the floors upstairs that should not even be in the house. We also have storage units, and then we only have a set amount of time to put forth like what was damaged. So we have a whole team of people coming in the next week or so that is supposed to get the whole house organized, document all of our damage, and so on and so forth. But they told us we need to get out of the house. So we're going back to the apartment that we have that was, our temporary living. And so the kids are kind of going back and forth, and they've been out of school, and it's been a mind blow for everybody. So we tried to let them do a live stream not long ago, and they were just all over the place. So that's why you haven't seen Biggie and Smalls for a little while on Amazon Live, just so you guys know. But we're hoping to get everyone settled so that they can come back, because I know that especially all their cousins and their grandmas and everybody love to see them on here, and I get it. It's fun time. So anyways, let me go back. That Keurig, one thing that I really love about it, and thank you, Jason, for the follow. Thank you. I'm marking down the follows just so you guys know. That Keurig, the reason that I love it so much is I've had coffee makers before that when it makes my coffee, it's just kind of like lukewarm. I don't know if you guys have ever had a coffee maker like that, and you're like, why do I have to go heat this when it was just made? That Keurig that I've highlighted right now, with the % off during your live stream, it makes everything super, super hot to the point where I even have to kind of let it sit for a little while before I can go back and drink it. But I absolutely love that it's like that. I also love that it has the like cafe side where you can do the cappuccinos and lattes, because that has helped me not go buy expensive coffees places. And it's called saving money. How do you get the okay, so on my side, it already says that it is marked down. So when you click on the listing, it shows you what the original price was, and then it shows you what the price for right now is. Sometimes, Kate, when you open it, there might also be a little place with a check mark that'll say you could get an extra % off or anything like that. Look for that before you add it to your cart. But I do know that right now it does say that it's at least marked down by 1%. Okay? All right. The next item I'm going to go through, you guys have seen it so many times on my live streams, but I feel like it is an integral part of the holidays because, especially if you're having a holiday party, you need ice. And you need a lot of ice. And you need good ice. If you're the house with the good ice, I call it the good ice, everybody's going to remember, everybody's going to think that it was a great party regardless because you had the good ice, right? So here's my favorite ice maker. This is hands down my all-time favorite purchase from Amazon ever. I moved this thing myself, basically. I had it brought to temporary living because I did not want it sitting in storage. I did not want movers emptying it out of this house. It was brought to our storage straight to me. So here's my favorite ice maker.
Hey Ketosis Mom followers, today I'm going to do a quick review of my countertop ice maker that I got from Found It on Amazon. Alright followers and Amazon shoppers, I'm just doing a quick video of the Opal. This is, you guys can hear it? That is the sound that it makes when it is making ice. You know, based on the ring light color that's up here, it tells you in the instructions, based on what color the ring light is, it's telling you whether or not it's currently making ice, whether it's full, whether it needs more water, whether, you know, it needs a refill and a drain, a rinsing, and then also if you need to defrost it for any reason as well. Now, we clean our Opal ice maker usually once a week. I do it on Sundays. All you typically have to do is throw a little bit of, we use Clorox down in there, as you guys can see it where the water is. That is where it is taking the water that we put in here to physically make this ice. Now, this is what my husband and I call the good ice, right? So this is just little chunks, little nuggets of ice. We and my children use this every single day, so we always make sure that this is full and ready to make ice. It typically takes a few hours for it to make this entire tray, in case you guys were wondering how long it takes. You can also get the side water tank that is like a water reservoir that will keep the water flowing into this for you. There's also an app that controls this machine if you forget to turn it off, for instance, while you go on vacation for whatever reason, then you can get inside the app. And I'll show you what that looks like as well. Alright guys, so this is the first build, or the Opal app. It's going to open on my phone. It's going to show you right here when I hit products. There is my Opal, aka what we call the good ice. I can click on that right there. It's going to tell me that the current status of my ice maker is that it is ice making. I can also turn on and have a night light on, meaning that the light on the ice maker will always be on, or leave it off. I can also do a schedule for this ice maker. How does it work? Pick the times you want Opal to make nugget ice. Just tap on the hours of the day you would prefer, and the time will change to its color in orange. So if I want it to make sure that it's making at a certain time, I can do that as well. So for instance, if you guys don't like, the day, or time that is set on here, then you can pick the days and times. That way, maybe you want ice running and you want it to be made when you get up and you are on your way to work and you're about to fill your water bottle, or maybe you only want it making in the afternoon when you're not home, and so on and so forth. So overall, we have really, really, really loved this ice maker. You can also tap and just do my products in general. You can add products to this obviously as well. This is our favorite ice maker. We would cry if it ever broke, so obviously we recommend it, right? 5 out of 5 stars. This has been one of my favorite Amazon purchases. If it ever broke, like I said, I would cry and it would immediately have to be replaced. I 100% recommend this product to anyone that's looking for a good ice maker. If you like quick reviews like this, head over to amazon.com/shop/ketosismom. Bye y'all.
Okay, so while that was playing, I love that I hear from people, do we have OnlyFans? I don't know what, I'm not sure what you mean. Amazon customer says, do you have OnlyFans? What does that mean? No? Okay, so then it says, I have the same ice maker. So Aaron says that he has that same ice maker and loves it. I know it is absolutely awesome. And as soon as my mom, tried mine out, she had to get hers. Then I show up over at my aunt's house and I'm visiting her new house, and I walk in their little pantry room where they keep drinks and everything. And then she has one. I'm like, oh my gosh, this has been a trickle down effect that everyone has been looking for, right? So, okay, we're going to keep going. This next item has a pretty large % off during the time of our live stream. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys that. Now, this might sound a little odd to you, but if you're having a big party at your house, and let's say you don't have cameras everywhere and you're kind of nervous about people going in different places, or you're nervous about where people are going to go during your house, these cameras can be set up anywhere. No plug necessary. They run on batteries. They run on batteries for up to 2 years. They all sync to an app where you can look at everything. It records it. You can take pictures of it. You could set these in your bedroom. You could set them out back. You could set them in your kitchen. And you can see from your phone or from whatever you're looking at it on, your entire house at all times. Or if you wanted to go back and let's say something, I don't know, let's say something went missing, or somebody went and moved the presents and you want to know, did they move the presents? Or who did it, right? Then you can go back and look on these cameras. Now, I know that sounds odd, but some people, I've seen a lot of people asking about this. How do you keep, crowd control on parties if you're having it at your house? This, I think, would be a great option. You can get these things and you can set them up anywhere. Hey Ketosis Mom followers, today I'm going to do a quick review of these Blink outdoor cameras. This, as you can see, is the one that I have that is overlooking my pool area right here, and then I will show you guys what the actual app looks like as well. Alright everybody, so this is what the inside of the Blink app looks like. As you can see, I just showed you the pool camera that you can see right there on top. I also have one in the backyard, as you can see, as well as out on my driveway right there. All you have to do on these cameras, the reason that I really like them is because they are battery operated, so you do not have to plug them in anywhere. As you guys saw, I had it on the Lanai
just kind of post that was out there. So I'm going to hit right here where the camera looks like it's going, and then you guys are actually going to be able to see me probably right here. I'm going to be waving for you all. You'll see my husband over there on the grill. He's got the grill going, and now you're going to see my child running in here. It covers, as you can see, all the way over from the store that she is currently at, as well as the other door over that way. We are allowed right now. I can hold the talk button. I can talk to anyone that we happen to see out here. Now, you can have these to where, I'm going to show you guys the backyard as well. Oops, sorry, it's live in progress. It's still looking over at my pool. Now, you all can arm this, disarm it. You guys can do a lot of different things. It will also, when you hit that little play button right there, it will show you all of the different motion that it has captured, as well as all of the different cameras that we have. So for instance, this is my mango tree that it caught someone out there. It looks like a squirrel climbing up the mango tree at 11:38, which is fine. So here's where it stores all of the different motions. You can set the level of motion that you want it to alert you at each individual camera. As you can see, I'm going to click this little 3-bar section over here. You name it. It tells you that your battery's okay. It tells you the temperature. It shows that it's enabled. You can pick the different zones that you would like for it to cover. There's a retrigger sensitivity. There's all types of different settings within here. You can also enable your microphone and do the speaker volume, which is really nice. You can also enable a photo capture, which will take a photo once per hour, if that's something that you would like done. These basically you just set up with your Wi-Fi system, each individual camera, and then you can get a subscription with Blink to where it stores your different videos and audios that you have. You can also go into your settings and change a lot of your different settings that you may have, and so on and so forth. You can also join the neighborhood on Neighbors with these individual cameras if you would like to do that. But overall, we have been very happy with these cameras. We have them around our home. They alert us when we need to be alerted. We can record the video. We can take pictures, of what's going on. And then we can also set the zones that we would like to see. For us, these Blink cameras have been great. This is a live out front, showing my driveway. As you can see, I did have to pull it a little bit off from looking at specifically the sidewalk. But if you would like to see the street in total, of course, you can aim your camera however you like. So for instance, as you can see, I just have mine tied up here with a zip tie. I used to have, as you can see, this little line right here. I originally put this up with something that had a kind of metal sense to it, so that's why we opted for the zip ties instead. I have another one that is attached to a fence post, and then another one that is attached to a lamp outside of our garage. So realistically, in my opinion, these cameras are great because you don't have to have them attached anywhere where they have to be plugged in, and the battery is supposed to last over 2 years, which is also great, especially if you're wanting to use them outdoors. So these get a 5 out of 5 stars for me and for my family's purposes. I honestly would love to have more of these around my house even, and will probably end up buying more. 5 out of 5 stars from Ketosis Mom. If you like quick reviews like this, head over to amazon.com/shop/Ketosis Mom. Bye, y'all.
Okay, so those are just the quick cameras. I had somebody ask me, like, hey, what cameras do you suggest for just kind of having up, but you don't want to keep them up? I personally, we kept those up. We kept them up all around our house. We brought them with us. We're planning on putting them up again, but it's also a good option that you could just kind of set around your house. So that's why I wanted to show those, since we're doing like holiday prep, right? I did have some questions, so I had a new follow. Thank you, Mike Ray, for your follow during that little segment. I also had some people asking for some products that we don't have in the live stream tonight, but this is why I told everybody the storefront that scrolls above my head, the amazon.com/shop/Ketosis Mom. You can also follow the storefront page, and then if you guys have questions about, hey, we're looking for this item, what do you suggest for this, or what have you tested before and is good, I can put together idea lists for you in that storefront page. I've done it for quite a few people already. It's no big deal for me. So I will put the items that you're asking about in my idea list of my storefront after this live stream so that you guys can have some options, okay? All right, the next item we're gonna go through. So this is I got this last year for Christmas. It is one of my favorite things. I love hearing it. My husband hates it because it goes off every single hour, but you don't have to have it go off every single hour. I love it. It reminds me of Christmas. It reminds me of family time because my family always had like kind of old-timey clocks that made noises and stuff like this. So I wanted one of these. It's called a Melodies in Motion. I'm only going to show you guys the video long enough just for you guys to see how it works and see it in person, and then we'll come right back.
Hey Ketosis Mom followers and Amazon shoppers. Today I'm going to do a quick review of my new clock that just came in from Amazon. All right, everybody, this is my new wall clock. As you can see, it is the special collector's edition made with 13 Swarovski crystals. It comes in the box just like this. You can see that as the hour strikes, it's going to all turn and be moving. It also has 30 different melodies. You can pick and choose which melodies you want it to play based on what time of year it is or based on your own personal preferences. This is what it looks like up on the wall. I am absolutely in love with it. You can see that this whole middle part here is going to be turning, as well as this down here also has motion. On the back of this, it does run on batteries. This is called the Melodies in Motion, just so you guys know. On the back of this, you can choose from 3 different types of settings, whether you wanted to do Christmas type melodies, classical melodies, whatever type songs, lullabies that you would like to have it playing. Once this gets to the 2 o'clock, I will come back and let you guys see what it looks like as it strikes each hour. So you all can also see the 30 different melodies. Here are the classic melodies in music box collection style, all listed right here. There's also the classic melodies that's called the Crystal Bell collection, listed right here as well. And then on the very end right here are the Christmas melodies, and this is what I put it on every holiday season.
I'm not going to make you guys watch the whole thing. I just wanted you guys to see how it moves around and that you can change the different melodies. At Christmas time, I always put the Christmas melodies on because I really, I love the chimes that it does. It also, once it sees that it's dark out, it stops. You can also do settings where it won't go from this time to this time. So it doesn't go off all night long, for instance. But it's one of my favorite things. It just really reminds me of the holidays. So, and I have it in a box over there. But I don't know that I'm going to put it up on the wall here. I might have to just kind of set it on a piece of furniture because we're trying to not put things on walls. Okay, or I think some of you guys recommended command strips last time. Okay, the next thing that is getting you ready for the holiday season is a nice mop. This Turbo microfiber mop, it comes with 3 different pads. It comes with 2 of these microfiber ones, as well as one that's a little grittier for like tile and trying to get things kind of scrubbed off. The thing that I like about this, I told you guys before, is that the handle extends and also shortens. I keep it short because my 2 love to try and grab this and run around the whole house. And in my opinion, if they want to grab this and run around the whole house and clean the floors for me, then by all means, go for it. The other thing that's great about this is if you have any type of pads that Velcro, because people ask me this quite often, Velcro pads, any type will fit on here. Thank you for the follow, Adrian. Thank you. So this has been one of my things that I like that I'm also having out during the holidays because we have a lot of spills. And it's not just the kids who are spilling. Right, Joe? Right. The next item, I'm going to hand this to Joey so he can take that for us. The next item is right behind me. I've already seen a couple of people tapping this because I see the thing flying up on the side. This is, we said that we make a lot of like the meat and cheese trays and boards. This is also something you can use for decor. It is a real rustic piece wood, so all of them are going to look slightly different. I like to get these to use as serving trays. I like for anything we're doing, and I also, when I'm not using it as a serving tray, I can use this sitting kind of out for decor as well. Here lately I've just had different kinds of fruits or bananas or something sitting on it, but it's been one of my better purchases in my opinion. The next item I'm going to go over is over here on the floor, so I'm going to move Joe's chair a little bit just so that I can get the camera to show it to you guys. They call this a fruit basket, and I've told you guys, oh, thank you for the follow, thank you for the follow. I see 2 more follows. Whoop, 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 whoop. Thank you guys for following. This is the item I'm going to show you guys. Let me see if I can get the camera around here so that I can show you. We're going to go over here. So this we typically use, as you can see, for the kids, like colors and paper and bottles and things like that. Now, for the holidays, I think that this cart would be great to put your books in that you're going to be doing. Typically over the holidays, we do 25 days of Christmas books or 25 days of, like stories, right? So I have one book that has probably about 10 to 12 stories in it, and then I do some of our other favorites, and we go through that. The other thing this would be great for is if you're one of those families that does the game night for the holidays, to go ahead and have all of your games in here, and you can roll this cart wherever you want to. We use it for many things. We have some of these that hold clothing in closets, and we also have, as you can see, this one right now has been living in our pantry and holding some of our additional kind of cups and plates, and there's usually stasher bags here and things like that, but I took those out just to be able to show you guys this tonight. I think it's a great little cart just to be able to have, especially if you do game nights a lot. You could just leave all of your games in there. Thank you, Stacy, for the follow. All right, we're gonna move on. These behind me, this one and the one next to it, they call both of these a fruit basket. Now, like I told you guys, I would, you can put fruit in it if you want to, but I would use them for other things. So this one over here, I will tell you all at the time of our live stream, there is a % off on this. You can use this banana hammock that's on here, the hook, or you can take it off. It's basically just a 2-tier kind of tray. It also comes with a little hanger right here that you can move wherever you would like to, or not use it at all. These type of trays are great in my opinion. This one I typically put like our coffee creamers in and coffee pods in, or napkins and plates. I put a lot of things that people need to be able to grab quickly in these so that they're all in one central location. So the one to the left over here is the one that I have highlighted right now. It is the one that has the % off during our live stream. And then the next one, whoop, it also has a % off during our live stream. This one is probably one of my favorites. I'm not sure why. I like this one. I like how it's shaped. I like how it looks. It's very sturdy. And they also have these little kind of rubberized grips on the bottom so that it's not going to scratch up your counter or anything like that. But these were some of my favorite picks and my top picks for organizing things for getting ready for the holidays. Especially if you're having a party and you need to have a lot of things out for people, those are great to use. So thank you guys. I see one more follow that I didn't count. So we are at 11 new follows tonight. Whoop, whoop. Thank you guys. Make sure that you're inviting other people and asking them to tap follow as well. This next item I want to show you guys, Joe and I used this, was it yesterday that we did the candy houses? Mm-hmm. We used these yesterday to do the candy houses, and I cannot tell you guys how easy this candy cottage was to do a whole gingerbread house on, especially with littles. It stayed together. It's reusable. We can clear all the candy and icing off of it, fold it all back up, put it in the box, and get it back out next year. We went over to one of our local museums, and they had this up and ready for us to do, and I found it on Amazon. I said, oh my gosh, this thing is awesome. I for sure would buy it. So I wanted to show it to you guys, especially if you've been hesitant about building gingerbread houses before. So when you have to do it yourself, having this as your base makes it so much easier. tell us how we did. We have again she's 5 now, a 5-year-old and a 2.5-year-old, and we were able to put that entire thing together super easy. So this candy cottage, I do recommend it. Okay, the next item I'm going to go over is this weighted blanket that is right here, especially if you as a family like to sit down and watch movies together over the holidays and have your hot cocoa and your movie going. This blanket I think is amazing. It is 25 pounds. It is a 25-pound weighted blanket. This is the ivory color, just so you guys know the color. I wanted to show you. This side has a minky kind of side. I call it a minky, like a minky blanket, like the kids' blanket. And then this side is just kind of your regular type blanket. You can place these on your bed. You can leave them out on your couch so that people can wrap up in them. But I love this blanket, and so we brought it over to the house so that we would have it here for our movie nights. Now, speaking of movie nights, one of the movies, we can make the buck, honey. One of the movies that we absolutely love every single year, it is just not, thank you, Joe. As you guys know, Joe's just kind of standing off to the side this whole time. He's not going to be on camera tonight. One of the movies that we absolutely love, I tagged it below, especially if you guys are Amazon Prime. If you're not Amazon Prime, then you need to be Amazon Prime. This is, if we do not watch The Polar Express, it does not feel like Christmas to us. We watch The Polar Express, I swear, on repeat. This is also one of my favorite things to gift to people, especially if they've recently had a baby and you're trying to send a gift to them. And it's like, oh my gosh, they probably have everything they need for baby time. What's something that they could have that would almost be like a keepsake for them? I love gifting the Polar Express. I gifted this to one of Joe's cousins who just had a baby recently. And it really is. It's one of my favorite things. And at the time of my live stream, there is a % off on the Polar Express book, just so you guys know. If you're giving a gift like that, I also have highlighted the Polar Express whole sleigh package that you can get. Our girls, of course, have it. They have their golden ticket with their name on it. They have their silver bell. And this is just a really cute little gift to give, especially if you do the book and that package together. My cousin, she always gives the best little gifts, I think. Let me see if I can figure out. I think it's over on this one. Yes. Whoop. And we're looking at the wrong thing here. You guys are supposed to be looking at me. Hi. So my cousin gave us this gift right here, just so you guys know. It is the Frosty the Snowman. Now, it is not a just chocolate that you bite into and eat. This is a cocoa bomb. So you put that whole Frosty in a coffee mug to make hot chocolate, and he melts. And it's really cool. So she gave us the Frosty the Snowman for each one of our girls. She gave us this Christmas Rudolph package. So we have already eaten all of this, except for the Frosties. The Frosties are still at home because we're waiting to use those on Christmas. But so someone said, started watching a little, missed the ice maker talk. Is there a sale on that item? So the ice maker, you'll have to, if you click on the listing for the ice maker that we went over, it will tell you on the listing page whether or not there is a % off on it. Now, I did not see it on my end, but that does not mean that there's not the little checkbox that you guys could click. I always suggest that you add it to your cart or add it to a list from watching it in the live stream. If you add it to your cart, then it will tell you, Amazon will tell you price updates to items in your checkout cart, which is nice. So if you add it to your cart from here, it will tell you all of the times that it changes prices, which is very good. So this Rudolph, this set that I've highlighted right now, it's really super cute to gift as well. My cousin sent my girls this. It has the chocolate Rudolph sucker in it. It has 2 bags of the snack mix in it, which has little chocolates and pretzels and nuts. And then it also has 2 packages of hot chocolate as well, and they thought this was amazing. You're welcome, Stacy. She said thank you, so you're welcome, Stacy. Okay, the next item that I'm going to go over is right over here. So Joe and I are kind of, I would say snobs. We really are. We're kind of snobs when it comes to coffee and tea and hot chocolate and things like that, especially at the holidays, because you can get some of the best sets from our favorite companies during Christmas time. So Whittard of Chelsea is one of our favorites. We get our tea and our coffee and our hot cocoa from there. So I tagged the Woodward Chelsea coffee first. Then I tagged the Woodward Chelsea luxury hot cocoa set. I gifted these quite a few times this year myself. Because I have people's birthdays around the holidays as well as Christmas gifts, and I feel like these make great gifts for either or, right? Oh, and let me show you guys this one really quick. So, hey, you're down here by my microphone. Sorry about this, guys. So normally I have Joe that's helping me like move cameras around and things. These right down here, you're gonna see underneath the Frosties, are the Minnie Mouse ceramic mugs that my cousin gave us as well. These ceramic mugs we absolutely love. We're kind of like big Disney freaks around here, and we love fun coffee mugs. That's like that's just kind of our jam, you know. Here's my Ariel one. We love like fun stuff that makes it, you know, different, right? So here's Joe's. He was supposed to be sitting here with me drinking his as well. He has the Darth Vader one. I could not find, so the listing that I have highlighted right now was the one that I also got this one from as well. This is an Ariel one that has a fork on the side, but I have the Ursula one tagged. And I know that the Ursula one does have a % off at the time of our live stream, just so you guys know. But we love fun coffee mugs like that. It's like a holiday tradition for us to make hot cocoa or tea or a specialty coffee and sit down and go watch our favorite movies, which is typically Harry Potter, Polar Express, Home Alone, you know, the Santa Claus, things like that. The next thing I wanted to focus on is, and I went over another one of these earlier. These are the Nut Pods creamers. I use Nut Pods, and I have used Nut Pods for years now. These are my favorite creamers that you can get. The winter collection that is tagged down below has the limited edition peppermint mocha in it. You can also buy the whole box of peppermint mocha if that's what you would like. But this winter collection, I also have, it comes with pumpkin spice, holiday nog, and the peppermint mocha that's right here. The holiday nog, I have been making myself little keto nogs with it during the whole holiday season, and it has been absolutely fantastic. The other thing that we like to do for our movie watching, because we are big like game playing, movie watching, just kind of chill out people during Christmas, especially, and just have family time. We are also big popcorn people. So this that I have marked down is the gourmet popcorn that my kids absolutely love. And then we put those in these little fresh, delicious Crispies that they can have during the movie. So again, we're going over all of our holiday prep. So I have these. My girls love to get all festive. So these are the Lots of Lights holiday necklaces. It is a flashing holiday necklace that also has bells on it. My girls cannot wait to get their hands on this. They have already had their hands on these, which is our next item as well. We have the pack of these. These are flashing. So if you're throwing a party also, these would be good to have, right? These are the flashing. You can do the different things on them. They can do this. They can be slower. They can be solid the whole time, you know, whatever you want to do for these. My girls cannot wait to get their hands on these as well. When we're doing the holidays, we just like to be festive and fun and things like that. Now, I said earlier, it's not really Christmas unless we watch Polar Express. It also doesn't really feel like Christmas to us unless we watch Harry Potter. So I did tag the Harry Potter set on here because there's a pretty big discount on it. Now, I get most people like to just do, like, you know, through your Fire Stick or your Fire Cube and just go ahead and have them digitally like that. We have the box set just because, just being honest, it was cheaper. It was cheaper for us to just get this box set, and I can tell you it would be cheaper just by looking at the price down below as well. We also have the Elf on the Shelf. If you guys do Elf on the Shelf, we have the whole Elf on the Shelf Elf Pets edition. It too is a % off at the time of our live stream, as well as Is It Even Really Christmas if you have not watched Rudolph, and of course all of the other fun old Christmas movies, right? So I tagged on here some of our favorites. You know, of course, I feel like the Santa Claus is my favorite. I know Joe loves Home Alone. We love Elf. We have the Grinch on here, 2 different ones. And then, of course, all the classic Christmas favorites as well. So what I'm going to do now we're going to go ahead and start our giveaway. If you guys would like to play in the giveaway, please throw up something in my chat to let me know that you are here and you are active in the chat and you want to play. Say, I'm here, I'm ready, let's go. Thumbs up, whatever you want to do. I have right now that we have 11 new followers, so tonight's giveaway will be a digital Amazon card from me. Now, tonight's live stream is a sponsored live stream, just so you guys know. The stand mixer that I have highlighted right now, as well as the electric meat slicer, which I featured earlier, is what we were featuring this evening. So I'm going to keep those highlighted, just so you guys know. I am going to, I see Stacy's ready. I see a lot of people are ready. So the way that I do this is I am going to have, let me look over at my screen, how many I set up for this. We're doing a reindeer race. I thought we were doing snowmen. We're doing a reindeer race tonight. And I have 7 spots open in my reindeer game tonight. So we're going to ask 7 questions. If you guys have friends that like doing giveaways like this, throw this link to this live stream up over to your friends and say, hey, come over here. This girl's getting ready to do a giveaway. We're getting ready to do trivia. We're getting ready to do this. So throw the live stream up link to them. I'm going to go ahead and get started with my questions. Question number 1, and the way this works is the first person to have the right answer in the Amazon live chat. So if you're watching on a different platform right now, ketosismom.live over on Amazon Live is where you need to be putting your answers to these questions that I'm getting ready to ask. Okay? Question number 1. Name one movie that I said it did not feel like Christmas unless my family watched it. One movie that I said it did not feel like Christmas unless my family watched it. There's multiple answers, just so you guys know. But name one of them. Name one movie. So the first person to get this will be our reindeer racing in the number 1 spot. So I'm waiting here because I know that sometimes this is delayed. So yes, Miss Stacy, the answer is Polar Express. And you are going to be my number 1 reindeer. Oh my goodness, those girls are going crazy. Okay, number 2. Now, Miss Stacy, because you have already answered and you are my number 1, I want you to give other people a chance to answer. Okay, I will let you guys know if I'm going to open it up for other people to answer as well, just so you guys know. Okay, so my number 2 question is, name one item that we sliced on the slicer that was featured this evening. The item that I have featured right now, the slicer. Name one item, one food item that we sliced during that video. One food item that we sliced. Meat, Miss Diane. Yes, I'm giving it to you. We did slice meat. I sliced frozen steak. And that frozen steak, I have never seen something cut through frozen anything as quickly as that meat slicer. So Miss Diane, you're going to be my number 2. Okay. Question number 3. Who makes the stand mixer that I featured tonight? Who makes it? So what storefront sells that item? Who makes it? Who is listed as the manufacturer of that item? I'm telling you guys, we had people answering galore before. I see a lot of people watching right now. So are y'all just not answering? Oh, and the other thing that I want to know from everybody who is watching, we have been trying it's on this side. We've been trying the captions tonight as well. I don't know how well these captions are working because it is live and it is trying to do what I'm saying live, and I have a deep Southern accent. So you guys tell me whether or not the captions were useful or even accurate or not, because I have not been paying attention to them this entire time, because this is the first time that we've ever used them. So RG Long Investment, you are not late for the giveaway. We are doing it right now. So the question that I asked RG Long Investment is, who manufactures or makes the stand mixer that I went over tonight? So who manufactures or makes the stand mixer that I went over tonight? And everyone who's watching, if you want to participate in the giveaway, just throw it out. It is Josie. Hey, Josie. Hi. Okay, so that goes to Josie, just so you guys know. And Josie, I don't know that I'm allowed to tell this or not, but I used to work for her, and she's amazing. She's absolutely amazing. And okay, so number 4. I used the salsa that you gave me tonight, just so you know, Josie. It was delicious, and everyone ate it. I even had Poppy eating the steak that I made with it. So that's just a little tidbit for you. Okay, so Josie, you are going to be number 3 in the running. All right, my number 4 question. Let's see. What do I want to ask? Okay. No, I'm not going to ask that. Okay. Name one item that I went over tonight that has a discount during the time of our live stream. There's a bunch of them, just so you guys know. Name one item that has a discount during the time of my live stream. I feel like RG Long Investment is going to get this so easily because he's always on top of everything. I think you have won, I don't even know how many of my giveaways, and I need to follow up with you about that last giveaway too because I did follow up with them, just so you know. Okay, let me see. Does the Keurig have? I believe it does. The Keurig does. You are number 4, RG Long Investment. Number 4, the Keurig does in fact have a % off at the time of my live stream, which is awesome because I absolutely love that thing. Okay, my next question. Earlier tonight, I said there was an item that multiple people in my family have bought after using mine. What was that item? Were you paying attention? Who was paying attention? I don't know. I see a lot of people are live and viewing right now, and I mean like a lot of people on my end as far as live viewers, and I don't see a whole lot of people answering. You guys can guess whatever you want to. There's a whole list of featured items down below. You can guess any of them until you get it right. You might as well try, right? Okay, so what item that I went over tonight? Yes, Miss Diane, the answer is the ice maker. And I don't even care that you're number 2 and 5 because you are participating, and I appreciate that. So I'm going to open it up now to anybody who wants to answer your... Okay, I am now opening it up now for the last 2 because we have... Let me make sure. I think I said we had 7 runners, right? Yes, we have 7 runners. So even if you have one, I'm going to open it up and let everyone answer now. Answer away to anything that I ask. If you know the answer, shout it out. Okay, now I'm going to ask you... What did I say tonight was my favorite thing to gift to people who had recently had a new baby as a Christmas present? What item that I went over tonight did I say was one of my favorite things to gift to people who recently had a baby at Christmas? Give it to them at Christmas. Which item was it? I know there's a delay for this too because I always ask things and then I look down at my phone for what you guys are seeing and it's not the same, so I have to wait. Yes, Miss Stacy, it is the Polar Express book. You are correct. Okay, number 7. Let's see here. How much weight did I say was our weighted blanket? What was the weight of our weighted blanket that I went over tonight? The weight of our weighted blanket. How heavy is that blanket? It's heavy, let me tell you. 25 pounds. Yes, Jimmy. Awesome. The answer is 25 pounds. Okay. Who's ready to play? Okay, so for those of you who have never played this before, the way that this works is I'm going to go over to this other screen. Let me go ahead and pull it up. You guys should now see on your screen 7 reindeer at the starting line. It is going to be a 30-second race, just so you guys know. Once I hit start, if you are number 1, like Miss Stacy is number 1 tonight, Miss Stacy, you're also number 6 tonight, just so you know. So let me go over the numbers. Stacy's number 1, Diane's number 2, Josie's number 3, RG Long Investments 4, Diane is also number 5, Stacy is also number 6, and Jimmy is number 7. So if you are number 1, or for Stacy, you are also number 6, you are going to want to find my listing number 1. So for instance, listing number 1 is this stand mixer that I featured right now. you're going to want to click on that stand mixer. You're going to want to go over to the 6th one, which looks like it is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is the Blink Outdoor. Okay, so the way this works is you're going to click on number 6, you're going to click on number 1, listings. You can also type in 1 and 6 to make your reindeer run. If you are number 2, you would work on doing number 2. Josie, if you're number 3, you can go over to listing number 3, which is the frother right here. You can click on the frother, you can hit number 3, you can hit the stars. Any type of action will make your reindeer run, okay? All right, so we are going, Loki, I'm so sorry that you are not playing. You weren't here in time. I know I normally go a lot longer on my live streams, but I've had Joe standing over me all night tonight because I think he's ready to go back to the apartment. Okay, so here we go. We're getting ready to run. It is going to be a 30-second run. Make sure that you start hitting your numbers, hitting your listing that corresponds with your reindeer so that your reindeer runs. And here we go. So we have 7 reindeers running right now. And it looks like number 4. It looks like number 4 is the one that's out there right now. Okay, number 4, it's going. Number 4 is going, but I feel like number 7 is kind of picking up a little bit. Now all of a sudden number 3 is coming out of nowhere. So whoever number 3 is, you must be doing a lot right now. Number 3, number 7, number 4. It's all going right now. Let's see who the winner is going to be. The winner is number 3. So Josie, you won tonight. Congratulations. I'll contact you because I just need your information. I'm going to go ahead and close this down so that we go out of that. Let's go back over here. So congratulations on winning tonight, Josie. The way that this is going to work is I will contact you. I send a digital gift card to you myself. We had 11 new followers tonight, so you will get a digital gift card from Amazon for $11. I'm going to throw up, you can see down below, I know that you know how to contact me, but I'm also going to post up different ways for everyone to contact me so you can write it down for future reference, and then I will be right back. All right, everybody, so what I will do is I will contact Josie, or Josie can contact me, whichever way you would like. I just need to know what your Amazon email is. Do not put it in the chat. We cannot put any type of personal information in the chat, so don't put it there. Reach out to me. I will get it from you, and I will get the gift card over to you. Thank you, everyone, for watching tonight. Make sure that you share our channel with everyone you know so that they come and follow as well, so that we can grow our giveaways even bigger. This was our holiday prep for us grabbing everything that we need from this house to head over to our temporary living. And no, so RG Long Investment, you asked me, do I have an update from CarPass? I emailed them. I did email them. I'm going to send them something again. If there's not anything back from them before the holiday, I'm going to contact you via Instagram so that we can settle this, okay? Because I don't like my audience not getting their giveaways. That's why I'm kind of controlling it myself now, but you will get a giveaway. Do not worry. I'm going to make sure that you do. But thank you all for watching this evening, and I will see you all next time. Again, this is going to be our last live stream before the holiday, so we will see you all after the holidays. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Joe, do you want to come say bye to everybody, even though you weren't even in the stream?
Happy holidays.
Thank you guys all again, and we'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.